On this week's episode of Midwest Slice of Life.
And I reviewed the Davis Brothers pizza. I actually reviewed this for my blog. There's no sauce on it, but the rating I gave it was a 6.8. Cheryl Scott, I'm the owner of David's Brothers, but accidents happen. Just like when you misspelled the name of your own restaurant. You seem like a real control freak. And I have to admit, this kind of got me a little mad.
Does Marty have a beef or pepperoni with Davis Brothers Pizza? Let's grab a slice and find out.
Well, you know what? I think Frank's hot sauce sucks. I hate it. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Midwest Slice of Life. I'm your host, Marty. There's Danny behind the camera there. Say hi, Danny.
Hey, it's good to see you guys again.
There he is. Good to see you, too. And we're back with another frozen pizza review. Before I get into the frozen pizza this time, though, I want to go over a little bit of Peoria pizza history. There's a place, and I don't know if it's older than Agatushi's or not. I haven't done that much history on this, but they started selling pizzas in 1948, I believe in East Peoria, at the Four Corners. They've had places in East Peoria and Peoria, and that's Davis Brothers Pizza. Probably a lot of you that live here in Peoria have been there. They're in Fond du Lac Plaza right now in East Peoria, and like I said, they started in 1948. They became really popular with people here in Peoria. I really like their pizza. It's a different style of pizza. It's really good. And the part of history that's really interesting here is in 2002, they announced that they were going to close the place up. And there was a transplanted Midwesterner. I don't know if she's from Peoria. I think she is. But her name is Cheryl Scott. She lives in Texas. I think she still does. She heard that they were going to sell Davis Brothers, and it kind of upset her so much, she bought Davis Brothers from the Davis Brothers family, and to keep it open, in which everybody in Peoria should applaud her for doing that. It was a great thing. It's still open today. Fond du Lac Plaza. Cheryl Scott bought it. She owns it right now. And in 2000, that was in 2002 that she bought it. 2009, they started developing their own frozen pizza, and that's the frozen pizza that we're going to do today. I've got the label right here. They've got a little label, but as a lot of women have told me, size doesn't really matter.
Attention.
So it's a little label. It's way good. I have to say, I don't like it when people do that with letters, when they add extras. Hux does that with the stupid big swig. They put two G's. That drives me nuts. But anyway, way good. You have to notice here, too, that it says lightly sauced. That's going to be something that's coming up here. But until then, it's in the oven here. That's the label here. Davis Brothers Pizza, cheese pizza. And we will be back, as always, in 3, 2, 1. Here we are with the Davis Brothers frozen pizza. Nicely done. We got it extra well done, just the way I always like it. Looks really crispy. The crust looks really good. And we're going to let it cool down a little bit. And while we let it cool, I want to go back to the MBIP World Headquarters office and go through an interaction that I had with Cheryl Scott, who, again, I applaud her for buying Davis Brothers Pizza, but we had a little bad interaction with my blog, and we're going to look at that right now. Okay, I actually reviewed this for my blog. I do frozen pizza reviews. It's like every other Thursday now and again on my blog, and I reviewed the Davis Brothers Pizza, and you can kind of see it here. There's some of the photos as we went along, cooking it. There it is out of the oven. I seasoned it. I don't season these pizzas, but that one I did with some butcher's seasoning. There's the pieces. There I am eating it. And the fault that I found with it was there, as you can kind of see there's no sauce on it. Just on that one. Maybe this week's will be different. But so that's the only fault I had. I mean, it tasted good. I liked it. But the rating I gave it was a 6.8. Which isn't a horrible rating, but much to my surprise, I mentioned Cheryl Scott, who, again, I give her kudos for buying Davis Brothers and keeping it. I was shocked to kind of see Cheryl Scott. And here's what she said. I'm going to take my glasses off so I can read it. Cheryl Scott, I'm the owner of David's Brothers. I think that's an autocorrect thing, but I don't know why she didn't see that. I'm the owner of David's Brothers, And the light on sauce is something a lot of people like and should have been liked for 72 years, ... I don't know what that means. It allows you to taste your toppings instead of just sauce and crust. Something you missed is that the cheese is not cheddar and mozzarella, which I did say it was. It is quality Colby and Munster cheese. Also, I noticed you put Butch's sauce and seasoning on it. I suggest if you wanted a Butch's pizza, you should have bought a Butch's pizza. No, I just wanted the Butch's seasoning on there. Anyway, then she says, Davis Brothers has been serving Frank's hot sauce with our pizza for 72 years. It is the best complement to our pizza ingredients. Well, you know what? I think Frank's hot sauce sucks. I hate it. I've mentioned this on the blog many times. And I have to admit, this kind of got me a little mad. And so I put up a comment right after I read it. So I put @Cheryl Scott. Sorry about the mix-up with the cheese, but accidents happen. Just like when you misspelled the name of your own restaurant. I think Frank's hot sauce sucks, and I'll put whatever I want on a pizza I bought. You seem like a real control freak, and I feel sorry for the people that work at David's Brothers. So anyway, after I did that, I'm kind of glad we're doing this now. I do kind of want to apologize, I do want to apologize to Cheryl for the control freak remark. I mean, that wasn't a nice thing to say, and I really respect her for keeping Davis Brothers open. It's a great thing that she's doing for Peoria. But her comment did get me a little mad because I thought it was a little out of line because, after all, I said it wasn't horrible. I gave it a 6.8, which is a decent rating, and I think both of us kind of like went a little bit loose on that. So let's go back. Let's go try this week's pizza. Maybe there'll be sauce on this one and we'll have a pleasant surprise. Okay, we're back. It's pizza time here in Peoria. We're going to give Davis Brothers a second shot. See this time if maybe there's a little more sauce. Maybe that was a little flub up before. So let me get a slice. Boy, I hate to even do this, but look at that. I don't see any sauce on here. It looks good. The crust is super crispy, which I love, but I don't see any sauce here. Let me take a bite. It's just cheese and crust, and it's good. I like it. But if there's a little sauce, I'm sorry, Cheryl, if you're watching, but it just needs a little sauce. Let me get another bite. I do love the crispiness of the crust. This is like the crispiest frozen pizza crust I've ever had. A little sip of beer here. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching. Get one bite of the crust here. I mean, it's kind of dry. It's tasty. I like it, but it says on the label that it's light on sauce. No, there's no sauce at all. I mean, I'm not going to give it a horrible rating. I'll give it a 6.8. That's what I gave it on my blog. I mean, it's okay if I was at a party, especially if I was like drunk or like really high, then it'd be great. But it is what it is. There's no sauce on it. You need sauce on pizza. I'm sorry, Cheryl, to do this to you again if you're watching this. But Davis Brothers Pizza, 6.8. Not bad. Not great. Needs sauce. Thanks again for watching. This is the Midwest Slice of Life. Thanks to Danny for being here again. And thanks to all of you for tuning in. We will see you next Monday. Thank you.